Yay!
Technically, it is 2 months.
Is
Yeah,
it?
because we played bi-weekly for 3 episodes.
Oh, you're right. Huh. Well, gonna place you guys on the map. Who would like to give me a recap?
Me.
Okay.
So last time on Ranmia region Dusk group? Question mark.
We are Dusk.
We stopped Titus, sort of, from drinking the lavas. And by we, I mean Cece and Bella did it, because Cece created a barrier that made him kiss glass, and then Bella kicked the shit out of him, and he decided not to do it because Bella won. Following that, Nilo made a interesting offering to the god Igni, who was a little put out by not getting a new vessel because he wants to consume everything and thus needs a vessel to help him do so, plus getting stronger. Anyways, Nilo offered him the baby Bulbasaur that he had been training sort of on the side. Instantaneously, Igni was like, yeah, sure, I'll accept that, and consumed the poor thing. By which Nilo experienced karma instantaneously, in that he did very poorly using his abilities to try to help the soul of that very same Bulbasaur pass over, and it got angry, and it is now tattooed to the back of his hand. None of which is known by anyone else in the group, but Nilo knows. So we decided to talk to Igni. Igni told us a little bit about the spirit plane, or that he could at least go there. Nilo made a deal with Igni that Nilo has a month during which to find him an appropriate potential vessel and bring them back to Igni to hopefully become bonded to. I'm using that term loosely. Before he can take on another vessel, because Nilo is concerned about what could happen with the wrong kind of vessel. And out of character, we're concerned that Mr. Alexander would get a hold of Igni. We still don't know who Mr. Alexander is, but we have some suspicions. Then we traveled back, we healed up, we vacillated wildly for a while. Nilo spoke to the mayor about the upcoming fight with his wife and was like, hey, I don't want you to die in that because I kind of need you to not be dead. And he's like, I'm not going to die. Don't worry about it. I am the chieftain. You all forget. And I have my ways. People might hate me, but I have my ways. Then Nilo asked the mayor about his powers because he was getting concerned that they're growing too fast. He had just gotten the tattoo on the back of his hand. At which point the mayor was like, yeah, there's a downside to what you're able to do. Don't do it too much. Maybe you should just, back off and not do those things. I don't know too much about it, but hey, ask your mom. Nilo's kind of like, that didn't help me at all, thanks. We left. We vacillated again on which way we were going to go. Then we decided to go up through Opidium, I think is the name, which is a newly developed town here in the region, built by, we're assuming, Campania and the League to make it more hospitable to new people coming to the region. It's very modern. Didn't spend a whole lot of time there because we're not interested, and we're just like, okay, bye. So we literally walked through it. Ended up on the fighting route. We call it that because it's got the giant fighting pit in the middle, where there's just Campania members now fighting in the pit. And then the grass on the sides. We went into the grass, fought a lot of fighting type Pokemon. Titus got his ass handed to him, but he fought quite a few Pokemon, then got passed out in the grass. Nilo fought a couple of Pokemon with his Pokemon, which was nice. Got some XPs there. Cece managed to get some XP with her Pokemon, as well as gain the respect of a Tyrogue, though, she wasn't interested in that. More interestingly, Enyo kicked the shit out of that Tyrogue, and it is now scared of her. Enyo being my Clefairy. And then we come to Carrie. Carrie had an epic fight. He got in trouble at first with the Hawlucha Guardians of the Grass, and for interrupting a battle between his Pokemon, one of the fighting Pokemon in the grass, because he caught it. So as recompense, he offered to directly fight the Hawlucha. The Hawlucha was like, no, but you can fight this one. At which point another Hawlucha shows up, and Carrie gets his ass handed to him a lot with Flying Press. But he survives, because at the last minute, the Hawlucha failed to knock him out, and Carrie beat him. I think it was with a fastball, if I remember. You did just enough damage with a fastball
Yep.
to knock it unconscious. At which point it was revived by the other Hawlucha and decided to join Carrie's team. Da, da, da. I don't think anyone else caught any Pokemon there. We just caught the Hawlucha. This is a quick reminder to Mark. Please make sure that goes to David, not me, because I can still see the sheet.
Oh, you're right. Carrie also caught a Tyrogue.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, because that is the Pokemon you caught. You caught a Tyrogue, which is why you got in trouble with the Hawlucha. Then, while everybody was healing, Cece was like, ooh, I see a thing. I see a thing. I see a tablet and some statues. I gotta go up there. You guys can follow if you want, but I'm going. And she dragged her Snorlax up, or her Munchlax up there, because he didn't want to walk himself. And met up with the interim chieftain, the former chieftain, still in the wheelchair, and someone else named Jennifer. So she met up with Heroes, Ionori, yep, and Jennifer. Had a little bit of a conversation, asked if it was okay to read the tablet. They said, yeah, sure, just, don't mess with it. She's like, sure, I won't touch it. I will just, well, I could touch it, but I'm just going to take pictures. They were totally cool with it. She went off to do her thing. Then Nilo walked up and started talking to Heroes originally, at which point Ionori stepped in and was like, hey, you can address me. Nilo found out that Polymistes is not the current interim chieftain, though he was only going to speak to Heroes anyway, because that's the one he knows is the chieftain. Heroes was non-responsive except for mumbling every now and then. We do know out of Characterly Titus read their auras and got some interesting information, but that is not information that has been shared in Characterly yet, so I will not divulge that. And we have no idea who Jennifer is. She was kind of there, and then she went, hey, Nor, I'm gonna head back, and just kind of disappeared. I don't think Nilo actually saw Jennifer, so there was no interaction there. Ensued small conversation with those three, or those two, and the group. Then we all started playing with the statues that move when you take pictures of them and follow you with their heads without actually moving visually. I believe it was Nilo had this mentioned, and Titus, that one of the statues, because it's a male and a female fighting type Pokemon statue, one of each. The female was dormant, not as responsive aura-wise and visually for Nilo. The male was also ostensibly dormant, but not in the same manner. We took tons of pictures, then we headed off into the town, which I forget the name of the town. Please forgive me, Mark, but you make these very hard for me to remember. Which is the center for the fighting tribe that we know out of Characterly. We kind of puttered around there, played around in the Pokemon Center, got healed up. Upon exiting, we saw Ionori. She talked to us for a moment, saying that someone who does not want to be named, she was just meeting with, that Cece took a picture of, is going to help her bring her brother Heroes back to normal. So that was kind of sus. Venturing on, we ran into the illustrious Levi Glass, who was being hassled by, or he was hassling, I should say, a few bikers who were outside his apartment, playing music at 2 p.m. and he wanted sleep. Nilo responded exceptionally to what he saw on Levi, but that's, again, more out of character knowledge. There was a conversation, a little bit of an exchange. Purportedly, Levi's anger just spewed all over the group, and we all kind of thought he was kind of a dick. And then we decided to head off towards the cave to explore outside the city. We explored inside this cave where Carrie and Cece found the line on the ground and started following it up the wall and to a tablet. We fought some Pokemon in there. Cece found a type shifted Cleffa. Everybody else beat some shit up. No Pokemon were caught except for the Cleffa. Correct?
I don't believe anything else was caught. No.
Yeah. Because most of them were the same types of Pokemon we had already seen. We get up onto this little platform, and Cece is very curious about the ginormous button on the back of the tablet, but she sits down and starts taking pictures and notes instead of touching the button. Carrie gets extremely interested in the button because he finds it, because he can also see the line that's been drawn physically in the cave to point out this hidden trigger, and pushes it, and his hand goes through the tablet. There's a long discussion of whether we should or shouldn't go through the doorway, which we do know is a doorway now because Carrie pushed the button. Nilo kind of had an idea it was a doorway because he could see it on the metaphysical plane. Instead, they created a note for the spirit tribe that says, "Hey, we're coming to visit Scythe / signed by Nilo," into an airplane and threw it through the doorway, and then we left and decided it was better, instead of just walking into the spirit plane that's supposed to be a hidden place, let them know we're interested, then go talk to the nearest chieftain, who we know's name is Pax, from Nilo. And that's where we ended.
Alright, cool. You get 20 XP.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah. Let's go with the. Yeah, we'll go with this. Okay.
Baby food lasts an encounter, correct?
No, entire day.
Cool.
What does?
I
Baby food.
also caught a Geodude, by the way.
You did. You're right. I'll get you that. As well as
I was
which
wrong.
Pokemon do you want on your
You-
team?
So you don't need to make a character sheet for Geodude. You just have to give me the. Well, I suppose you could make the character sheet.
I mean,
but
I already
just need,
have it. I'll just
stat
gonna.
layout, all that. Okay, lovely. The ones that I want to have on my team are Cubchoo, Frogadier, Magby, Vigoroth, Hawlucha, and Roggenrola.
Okay.
I
so
copied over Tyrogue's information already, so that one can go.
By Tyrogue. And yeah, that is your team. Solid.
Awesome. Thanks much.
No problem. And then here is the Geodude. It is a
Awesome.
male with
Oh,
a
yeah, there we go.
patient nature, apparently. So it's plus HP minus speed.
Geodude, male, patient nature.
And what ability does it get?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you guys couldn't really.
5 HP, 20 defense.
You guys didn't do much damage
Level
to it.
15. That makes sense.
It just
220
gets levitate.
experience then. Okay.
Alright. You guys can go ahead and place your tokens down. I'm assuming you guys went to the Pokemon Center, correct? I could be wrong. It is later in the
Yes.
day, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of this music.
What did you say the ability was, by the way?
It's
I'm so
levitate.
sorry. Levitate.
Levitate.
Thank you.
No problem. Alright. Well, welcome to Finis. You guys can go ahead and place yourselves on the Pokemon Center, actually. Unless you guys would like to interact with the world around you as you guys are moving along.
Oh, bye, Nilo.
Yeah,
Wait,
alright.
that's the Pokemon Center?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Uh-oh, I might have placed a clone of myself there.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yep, and you guys heal. It's currently late in the day, so it is, respectable to rest. However, maybe there's some stuff going on at nightlife that you can go out and explore, etc., etc. Completely up to you, however.
Do I need to heal? I don't
Yes.
think- Did we fight?
Yes.
We
Oh,
fought
I
a few
definitely need
things
to
in
heal.
there.
I have
Yeah, yeah,
injuries. Yeah.
You got kind of walloped.
Yeah, fighting thingy. Owie, owie. Wait, I find it, right? I didn't take massive damage, so that's fine. No, I did take massive damage. I have 3 injuries, yeah.
Yeah, that timber hurts, remember? In case you
So
didn't
I
see
heal
its stats.
myself overnight. Yeah, no, it hurts. It still hurts, actually.
I have a feeling it's only going to hurt more as it grows up. But,
Depends.
yeah, you guys heal your injuries, etc., etc., go back to full HP. Do you guys rest for the night? Or do you guys explore the town?
What time is it?
Um,
I feel like if it's late, there's no point exploring the town because everything's.
I think it was like 8 or 9, because I remember you guys just powered through most of the east side of the map and just made your way here.
I mean, we can try to go see PAX, I guess. And we should probably eat something.
Or we could see what's going on in the town and see if there's something of interest.
Sure.
That intimidates me.
Well, like nightlife. He said there's nightlife. What's going
Yeah,
on with the nightlife?
That intimidates me, Sarah. There's a group
Let's
of boys
go.
in this town.
Dang.
Oh, they're in this town. They're
What
not
day is
here
it
yet,
actually?
Jordan.
What day is it actually? This is
We're,
the day.
We're like
this is
4
the
days
day.
behind.
No. This is the day behind. So tomorrow is the expedition to the Twisted Ruins, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means. Okay, as you were.
So tomorrow's Twisted Ruins. Day after that is when the door opened. Yeah.
So then there's still a couple days till they're here.
I don't know about that one. Why don't you find out? I don't know.
This is out of character knowledge. First,
I know this
Secondly,
is also out of character knowledge, Sarah, because I've matched up the timelines now, because Jordan was giving a specific day, I believe. Yesterday
conflict
or
day.
today. Yesterday or today.
Today is.
It's whenever you opened
Gonna
up your
be
phone,
today.
so I thought it was
Yeah,
yesterday.
I come into contact with them around the time we get to the Poke Center, actually. Probably a little later, actually, but.
Man.
So,
I had a
Okay.
chance for Oasis Wonderwall and nobody took it.
no. So I was gonna say something. Oh, Cece will reach out to Nicole because I do have her contact information because she sent me something, and just say, "Hey, my group who wants to still go with you to the Twisted Ruins, ended up having to travel a little further than expected. So we're going to use the map you gave us to meet you there tomorrow. But all 4 of us will be there." And she'll list the names just so that they have it.
banger.
And send that off. And
Thank
then
goodness we have someone caring about scheduling that.
well, because Cece really wants to go to Ruins.
Yeah.
Oh, also missed in the recap, we also found out that somebody's been destroying the ruins. That's been noted. Anyway, yeah, let's find out what's going on. Let's explore.
Oh, so we saw super shady people in the first room, right? Was that mentioned? Oh, Carrie saw something.
Carrie realized somebody was watching him.
Yes. And they left out of the cave, not through the entrance we came through. They went a
Correct.
different direction, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
As far as we could tell.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Well, that's unfortunate. I was going to go back to the swamp to return a certain person back to their home, but
You can always sacrifice Stigny, dude.
that's
Oof.
true.
Well.
Just putting that out there for you.
Yeah, we're going to another ruin, so who knows? You know, might have something else to sacrifice something to.
Wow.
All right,
Where's she
so,
going? Oh no! She's gonna die out there all alone!
Titus is all bandaged up. Let's go, I guess. Nope, CC gone.
Okay.
So you guys
Also,
aren't waiting
as a-
the day? You're just going now.
We're gonna explore the city. You said
Nice.
it's nightlife.
I was just asking.
Mark, we're always in the mood for trouble. You know, we're like Team Rocket, but the
And
good
make it
guys.
double.
Yes. that.
Yeah, I was just filling
need
it. Like,
to-
obviously, you. Yeah.
I need to do something you guys can explore. You guys will see members of Campania kind of loitering about, doing their own thing. They aren't injured. I just haven't healed them yet from their previous experiences here, dealing with other individuals.
Do we recognize any of them that we're passing?
Can you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
I sure can. That's a shitty roll.
Let's see. Nah. Kind of just a vibe. You know?
I had to refresh roll 20 because I accidentally had that Tyrogu sheet that you deleted still open, and it was freaking out my
Oh,
computer.
yeah, roll 20 will die sometimes if that happens, so.
Yeah. We're good.
Oh, Cece lets out her little baby Cleffa and is holding the book in such a way that it looks like she's carrying the book, but, you know, this little baby's probably also levitating the book off her hands.
Nice.
Save image. Basis is the important one right now, right, Jordan?
I don't know what you want from me. What?
The bassist.
Sure.
J. Right? That's J, right? Just want to clarify.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's the one I want right now.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I was warned, she said.
You guys can go ahead and continue as you please.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you got like which way do we want to go, guys? Do we want to go down? Do we want to go? There's a lot to this city.
There's
I mean,
plenty
I've
of
gone
lights.
down
as
once
well.
already today, so I prefer to stay up. Ka-doonch.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming as we're walking around, these are just regular houses.
Yep.
What does we see the nerds outside?
Yes, you'll see the nerds outside.
Wow.
Okay.
Bit rude,
What,
but
they're
yeah.
nerds.
Okay, well,
They're
Sarah,
her
let's...
type of people. She's not being rude about it. Then we see this massive place, which does it just look like a giant Coliseum type stadium?
From the back, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna assume that's where like the big Pokemon battles happen because you know it's CC. We assume things. So we're just gonna keep walking, and we're walking, and we're walking.
Mhm.
Are there signs anywhere that direct us anywhere?
Sarah, this is a Mark City. There are no signs.
That's helpful.
Yes, there'll be some signs. This will be like ones like this way for the Pokemon Contest Hall. North of here is like the Pokemon Center. Just full east. So if you head down like here, it's like east of here is like the Pokemon Gym. There's a marina as well in this direction. And then what is essentially a town hall is here. As well as those are like the main things you see on these signs / maps that you find.
Okay, and then for canonical reasons, because I did take some time while we were in town to buy a fancy camera, she's taking pictures of buildings
Neat.
with my fancy camera. So, Nilo, do you know much? Well, I mean, you haven't been here before. It's kind of stupid, but have you heard anything about this town?
Venice is quite different these days. From what I hear. Gestures to literally anywhere, actually, I think is a safe gesture.
She's like, it looks pretty modern. Is this all new? Like, everything here? They didn't keep anything original?
Hey, Mark.
Hmm.
Do I know of any landmarks that were initially in Phineas?
Yeah, this thing.
Cool.
That's it.
God. I want to burn the city to the ground. BRB, I need to go make a new deal with Igni.
Oh.
Did they, when they created this town with the modern buildings, did they really go for, like, you can tell it's brand spanking new, or did they try to, like, I don't know, what's the word I want to use here? Use the Disney effect to make it look like it was always like this?
It's very brand new.
She's less interested in the buildings now.
Yeah.
Sees nerds, does not talk to them.
Not all nerds
Do I-
are worth talking to.
Do I
It's
just
late
fight
at
these?
night, so I'm assuming they're off the clock.
Yeah, great time to talk to them. Normally they'd be working. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So do
She's
I.
just gonna keep walking unless one of you distracts her with something. She's just kind of looking around, getting the lay of the land.
Hey, look, Cece, nerds.
The second one is the singer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify because Ty for some reason keeps getting mixed up with the singer in my eyes, look-wise. My apologies. I'm dumb. Alright. Well, yeah. Sarah, what'd you say?
I said she's just gonna keep walking unless one of the other group distracts her by saying, "Hey, let's go over here." She's just getting a lay of the land.
Okay. Yeah, by all means, it's free movement. You guys can do as you please.
We run to the ocean.
What?
I'd do the Baywatch scene of running in slow motion.
But while the rest of us are walking normally.
Yes. I want to live a montage in the Night City.
Sarah, can you do me a favor, please?
Sure.
Run.
Roll me perception.
Oh, we just saw how that went last time.
As you're coming around this area, it seems like there's a lot of people here.
Good perception.
Oh.
You notice people.
Yeah, I notice people. Do I notice what kind of buildings these may be just from looking at them?
Tall ones.
Well, from the outside, it's a bit difficult. They could be like hotels. They could have other purposes. It's hard to tell just from the outside.
They could be the thing that Mark said, or not the thing Mark said. That was
Yeah,
really
they
helpful.
could literally be hotels as I was thinking they might be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's gonna assume it's a hotel type thing, and that's why there's a lot of people, which means she's gonna turn to Nilo as she's walking and be like, do they have casinos here? Or, like, is this a bustling nightlife town?
Cece, remember that part where you said that I've not been here?
Well, I was just wondering if you had heard. I mean, I've only seen this town depicted in, like...
The extent of my
Commercials?
knowledge is that PAX had allowed this town to effectively fall.
Or rise, and I point at the, like, very tall buildings.
Compensation.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Oh,
Are you
no.
saying he's compensating for something? Or...
Oh, I'll just wait for you to see PAX, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Mark. Titus runs around the corner, like, really fast.
Okay.
Watch him run into a wall of
Bonk.
security guards.
You hit a person.
Try just mobs and mobs of people. We haven't even got to the security yet, Sarah.
You get out and you see a long line of people, kind of just like lined up, like just like down this way, all looking with another man standing here. He seems to be like a bouncer, letting people into this area.
Cool. Can I reach the guard person?
I mean, yeah, it's not out of reach.
Cool.
Walk up.
I tap him on his shoulder.
What's up?
Hey, can you tell me why there's so many people outside? Is this like a casino or something?
This one right now is actually
Nightclub?
specifically a club. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, he turns around. It's a club.
That
Okay.
was surprisingly tactful.
What, you expecting me to punch him in the face?
Hoped for
I
it,
expected-
actually.
Oh, please, let's not. Not right now. We just got back out of the Pokemon Center.
I just expected you to storm in and ask what the purpose is from someone who looked like they were in
I mean-
charge.
That man is literally the size of the doorway. How the hell am I gonna get past it?
Go
I will-
through the knees.
Let's not give him ideas.
Oh, that's just what I've seen in cartoons.
So, you wanna go clubbing?
She looks at Nilo with his scythe, looks at Carrie with his Pokemon, looks at herself with her Pokemon. I don't know, is that your kind of scene, Titus?
Yeah, music's nice.
I think he goes plenty clubbing, but not that type.
Honestly, it'd be a nice break from, getting my ribs broken. That's definitely something.
With
Does clubbing
With
not
clubs.
involve breaking the bones?
Not
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
colloquialism, it doesn't.
Yeah, not so much clubbing as in hitting people, but as in like dancing. Nilo, club music.
Fancy are the people that are dressed up to go into this club looking right now?
There's like ripped jeans and like it's not like a fucking formal like a typical club attire.
You're speaking to me. I have no idea what
Okay.
that means. Because there's Vegas clubs.
Let me-
and then there's like
Let
the bar down the street club. So
If it's ripped jeans, I'm saying punk rock club
Yeah.
and not club. 'Cause
Yeah.
okay.
like
Okay,
concert,
sorry.
not club.
In which case, Cece might be a little overdressed. She looks down at her nice blouse and skirt and just kind of goes, "Again, it's not typically my scene, but if you guys want to go in, we can."
Clubs might mean alcohol, might mean headache, might mean missing our trip.
That's not happening.
Okay, let's go find Sax.
Close.
Rax?
Closer?
if you wanted sacks, I think you'd be going to the club.
Tax.
Further this way.
GM has just rolled
Okay.
something.
You guys can continue. It's fine.
Because our group is degenerate and will sit and argue.
No. He's rolling pickup. Don't worry.
Oh,
That's small,
Carrie,
though,
Titus, can you guys
Jordan.
roll me a perception check, please?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, sure, Mark. I pretty much have no eyes, so.
No idea.
Could this
Yeah.
always swollen shut?
Just a 15.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, Carrie.
Just not rolling well today.
I mean,
I rolled
that's
average.
about average.
You hear
It's less than average.
you hear
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bit of a commotion. And then you see a bouncer come out from inside the building, carrying an individual by the scruff and kind of just like tossing him out. The individual has like a hood up. Underneath the hood, there's like you see like some kind of like cap. It seems to be pulled really low, and he kind of just like lands on his ass.
Who is this?
Yes,
child?
okay.
He is someone trying to hide his identity with a low kept cap on his face.
I mean, I'll help the poor boy up. Well, obviously.
I
not
won't. He's a
gender
degenerate. He got
confusing.
thrown out of a club.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like your kind of person, Titus.
Nope. Never been thrown out. My friends have.
Well, I'm assuming Carrie, you walk up to help him up. He's like,
Yeah.
Gee, man, thanks. I appreciate that.
No problem. What kind of scene is in there?
Oh, it's not personally my favorite. They're a bit more rough than I thought they'd be. I was hoping for something a bit more like, I guess, calm. get excited. I don't know what I was hoping for, but it wasn't that. And then, you know, some things happened here and there, and, you know, just, you know.
Is trouble gonna follow you out of there in just a little bit, or?
Oh. Mate, I'm not sure. That's actually, I should probably go. Hey, nice to meet you, by the way.
Hi. Yeah. Carrie.
Jacques.
New in town. Honestly, just trying to find an activity for the night.
Oh, if you're looking for something to do, you can come hang out with me, as long as I'm not getting beaten up, because I'm assuming you don't want to get beaten up. I don't want to get beaten up. So let's, if you are interested, dip.
You know what? I'm down, but I gotta quickly let my friends know.
Oh,
I mean, I
dope.
think they were planning on doing something all together.
Yeah. I gotta wait for my friend anyways. I believe he's still in there. He should be out in a couple moments anyways. He's a bit inconsiderate, you know.
It's cool. You know, it's just nice. You know, new place, new faces.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
I mean,
I've only been here for like a couple days.
well, a couple days more than me.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, nice. Hey, we could bond over that, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
What's the name again? I didn't catch that.
Jacques.
Jacques. It was Jacques. Okay,
Jacques.
sorry. I did catch that, and I forgot it.
No, it's okay. It's a bit hard to pronounce, I understand. You know, it's a bit foreign, exotic even, so it's fine.
Okay. Well, you can wait for your friend here. I'll
Yeah,
come back in just a bit, probably. See what's up. Cool. So, hey, I mean, I didn't find a local, but I found someone who seems to be, like, maybe knowing a bit of a way to have some fun here. So, do we have a plan right now all together?
Talk to Pax. Sleep. Go to room.
Hey, you got it right.
Tell you what, I'm
Bob.
going to, because I imagine that we're going to stay here for, you know, at least a little bit beyond just talking to Pax. I don't really have too much to add to this conversation since you all seem to be the ones that, you know, have some sort of weird manifest destiny bond with all this place. So,
you made out with the god the other day.
yeah, that wasn't, I mean, it was consensual, but also not, and I'm still trying to think and process that. I mean, you guys willing to kind of keep tabs and I'll see what's up with the scene here?
If you think you're gonna be safe going off on your own, sure.
Probably. I mean, I don't, unlike you guys, I kind of don't, you know, get noticed by gods everywhere I go.
Excuse me.
Again, you definitely kissed a god the other day.
That was after luring its attention to me, away from. So, only if I make a scene will I get noticed. It'll be fine, y'all.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, you got our numbers in case you need saving, you know.
Who are you going
Sure
to
thing.
be with? Should I just, you know, maybe take a picture of them in case you go missing?
Sure, and, you know, I mean, taking a picture right now has actually given us more information about people. But, yeah, it's that dude right over there. I'll point over toward Jacques.
Alright, she's gonna move to a place where she can take a picture. And pulling out her fancy ass camera will, in fact, take a picture.
Nice.
You know, the special kind of picture.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, take a picture. There is nothing special about him. You can't even really get a good look at his face. He seems to be looking down right now, waiting for the friend that he mentioned earlier. As you were taking that picture, however, someone else would come out, and they're only wearing shades, not really trying to hide who they are. They come out and begin talking to the individual.
Oh, I'm hanging out with the cool kids today.
Sarah, can you do me a favor?
Damn
Can you do me a favor, Sarah?
Yeah.
Can you make me a perception check, please?
Sure, because I'm doing so well at that tonight. Or today.
You get
Well,
a
tonight's
plus
accurate.
2 to that roll, though, because of,
Wow.
Sarah, you recognize
Oh,
this guy.
She does recognize him, and she snaps a picture and then pulls the camera down and looks at the camera picture and just kind of goes, Perry, that's the person?
Well,
Those
that's his
people-
friend. Yeah, those guys.
Okay.
Anything wrong? Something in the picture? Demon
No,
horns, little
no,
devil
no,
tail,
no demon horns.
promising a good time.
Do you listen to a lot of music?
I mean enough, we generally have to get, like the bar versions of them, so we have to play like popular music, but like the acoustic versions, so like I'm well enough aware of the scene.
Okay, so you're not aware of who that is, and she shows him the picture on her camera as she zooms into the face of the guy with the shades. I mean, I can only verify one face, but his friend's quite popular amongst all regions.
Okay. I'm sure he'll appreciate a breath of fresh air. Don't even tell me who it is.
She was about to lean in and be like, "You know of this band, right?" But no, you say no. She's like, "Okay, all right. Well, if you get an opportunity."
Do you want a signature, an autograph?
No, that would be weird. Just try to stay away from some places. You might get mobbed. Have fun with that. But at least I'll know one person you've left with.
Okay.
And she can't really tell that the other one is also, right?
No, not as current.
Alright, so she's just gonna be like, I know the one guy. I at least know one person you're leaving with. And I take a special photo of that guy, because I can actually get two. Chronicler. I don't know if that one really counts, because if I can't see his face. But
The second one, at least, will definitely count. I'll let you decide for the first one. For your own sake.
Yeah, she'd have to probably get a better picture to have it.
But yeah,
count.
there's nothing special.
We saw Carrie.
Special.
No. That's a season wrap on Carrie, everyone.
Yep.
His liver will show up in season 3.
Yeah. They're actually like organ smugglers.
I like how there are now seasons in this fucking show that we are doing.
Oh boy.
They wait for hypnosis. Get wrecked.
Sorry, I mean, listen, like, Carrie is vaguely interested in all of this, but honestly doesn't see as much of a, like, weird collision of cultures here or something as all the rest of you do, so he's just kind of like, I'm gonna have some fun, especially because we're probably gonna spend a good bit of tomorrow here, so.
We'll spend like an hour tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna leave early.
Okay, well then I definitely want to stay here for a bit. I mean, like,
enjoy your time.
Definitely enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Dude, do it, man.
Okay, cool.
So,
Peace.
I'm not donating a kidney to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be donating.
I will be.
Wait till we're a little further away, and she'll tell the other two who it is that she just saw Carrie walk off with.
Who?
You have to wait till we walk away first. Like, let him do his thing,
Okay.
I know.
and then we'll walk away, and then she'll tell you.
My statement stands.
Carrie, as you get over there,
Oops,
there's a significant amount of. There's been a large increase of people in this area.
Sure.
There's a good amount of girls and a couple guys here and there. They all seem to be conversing, almost like fangirling over these individuals. And when you get back, the hooded one can reach out. Hey, man! Hey, welcome back! We're waiting on you.
Good. Okay, good. Let's duck out before we get mobbed.
Jordan, what's the singer's name again? Can't remember right now.
Dude, I don't even fucking remember. I remember everybody's name but him.
Same, actually. I also remember everybody's hit name but him.
I bet some douchebag name.
Okay.
God, I hope it's not.
It's Jeffrey, but spelled with a Geoff.
Okay.
That is a pretty douchebag name. That's all I'm saying.
Or just Jeff. Goes by Jeff.
Riley
But again,
McClanahan, shitty backstory. Let's see here.
Timothy George.
Yeah, which one's which, Jordan? Because I have to know this shit now.
This one is Jacques. Jacques.
Yeah, well, yes, Jock is
and-
that one. That's the bassist, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and this one is the
no.
singer.
Oh god, his name's Victor.
Victor.
What a shitty name.
He's putting a V up for Victor.
Hey man, I was just waiting on my friend over here. Yeah. And
He's the new lead singer, yeah.
you'll look over and you'll see this individual kind of like talking to a bunch of people right now, or talking, not talking to, more of like talking at them, I guess, as they're all enrapturedly listening. We were gonna go ahead and head back to our hotel for a little bit. We only really come out usually, anyways, just like, you know, find some people to party with on our own usually. So.
Oh, okay. I'm honored.
I mean,
Sorry, I don't.
it's not
I
that
don't
big
really
of a
know what
deal.
the deal is.
It's not that big of a deal, honestly. We're just
Okay,
gonna have a
that's
great
good
time.
to hear.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, come on. Yo, Victor, we're leaving. Come on. And you'll see the guy kind of looks over. Can you make me an intuition check?
Say his name out loud. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, he didn't even hide his own name, technically speaking.
Oh wow.
There's a hint of like, not a hint. There's a lot of annoyance on the guy's face as he gets called out, and he's just like, "Okay, we're leaving. Come on, let's go. Got a party to attend."
Was it annoyance at his name being used, or was it annoyance at
At him being called out at all by Jacques.
Got it. Cool.
And they will lead you back to their hotel with a grouping of like 10 other people, including you, to back here.
Sweet.
All right, and we'll take a break from that.
I'm gonna get thrown out of this party the first moment that I don't know who they are.
Titus
That's
has no
exactly what
fucking
they
clue.
want.
The other group, however, you guys make your way. Losing one, sadly, however, you know.
Yeah, we lose one of our members, and as they're walking and Cece realizes that there's not too many people near, she's gonna lean over to Titus and Neil and be like, wait. So, just so you guys know, we might be finding Carrie's face on some tabloids in the morning. Maybe, possibly. He's literally partying with one of the members of a big band for the regions.
Well,
And I
guess
say one because I only saw one's face.
that's good publicity for his brand. I mean, great.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I should have told him that. He didn't really want to know, though. Okay. So... Sorry, Nilo, but Titus, don't you know the Chromatic Dragons?
Nope. Sorry, I only listen to EDM, so...
That's unfortunate for you. Such a limited library of music.
Excuse me?
Yes.
It's only 3 letters. Sorry, I'm not there.
So she's gonna she said it. No one else heard it. No one else gets it. She's like, okay, I guess you guys don't think it's a big deal. It's kind of a big deal.
Chromatic
And
Dragons.
she's gonna sit there to understand why they're here in Ranmia. And then, does she remember hearing anything, DM?
I mean, she may or may not, but also it's just like a quick Google search away of like, yo, tickets for the Phoenice show, like
I can't do that to Jordan. That's not fair.
this amount of money.
I'm also poor right now.
Yeah.
She will-
Listen,
I mean, they're sold out right now, anyways. So the only way you can get it is through like scalpers and stuff.
Exactly. She's poor right now.
Mark, if we're going to this fucking concert, you better sing, bro.
Of course, Paul. Of course. I'll pull out the fucking music bot that I had a while ago.
Nice. Alright, so, awesome boy band. He's gonna make some friends, maybe, make us some money or get us some side gigs. We gonna find this PAX guy?
we're
This building
basically
looks
there.
fancy. Oh, we are? Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks authentic. Is that the right word? Original? No, not original. Authentic. Yeah, that's the word.
It looks like it's been newly painted.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
I just mean it's bright. So, never mind.
Some-
Cece's scrolling through her camera and trying to zoom in on hooded kid's face, and it's just like,
Which one is
I
this?
don't know.
Which one is this?
Which one might it be?
As you guys
This
walk
is the
up,
first.
one of the
What's the
companion
first
members.
building?
again?
As you guys walk up, one of the companion guards will kind of walk up. Sorry. We're closed at the moment. You can come back tomorrow.
We need to speak with Pax.
He normally doesn't meet with people this late. Do you have an appointment with him, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get your name, please?
Nilo.
Okay. Cool. I will be right back then. I will go see if he had plans for this meeting today. Give me one moment, and they will walk inside, leaving you to kind of just stand there.
Cece's gonna whisper to Neela, "Did you just lie?"
I just thought
Badly.
this way he would actually tell him right now, as opposed to just trying to schedule a meeting.
Oh. Well, why didn't you tell him who you were? Have you met Pax before?
Years ago, yes.
Oh, okay. Look, and she's gonna show him pictures of the band members, comparing them to the one she has. She's got her phone, her decks out with the web up, pulled up the group, and is showing them side by sides.
Oh my god, O'Neil, Nilo, wait a minute. You fucker, how could you do this to me?
I cracked the code. I cracked the code.
I didn't know the code.
You're a reverse Irish person.
The companion member will come back out. So he says he wasn't expecting a meeting today. However, just for clarification, seeing as you were a tribes mate, you're Nilo from the Mortis tribe, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Then he says he's willing to meet you under the conditions that you are from the Mortis tribe.
I'll look back to Cece and shrug. And, very well. Then are we good to go in, or are we supposed to meet him elsewhere?
Absolutely. Just go ahead and walk in. Just head on straight. You'll see a large set of doors. He's in the waiting room at the moment, so you'll find him there. As you walk in, you'll come to the doors. I'm assuming you open them. You walk in, and you will see a shirtless individual sitting down on a couch, kind of like back straight, good posture, very like a mild-mannered sitting position, drinking from a cup. Hello
They
there.
walk in, Titus will square his shoulders.
So it is you, Nilo.
Hello, Pax.
Always a pleasure to see you once more. Please have a seat.
I will lean my scythe up against the wall by the doorway, and then go have a seat.
Cece sees you do that, and she picks up her little cleffa, holding it in her arms, and puts the book down next to your scythe.
Titus will put his fist against the wall and lean against the wall.
God damn it.
We'll just use this. I feel like this theme is more appropriate for hanging out with PAX. Just chill music.
God.
Chill music.
Why
Chill
do you always bring up the sad songs when we talk to a chieftain?
Because all chieftain interactions tend to be sad for some reason. I don't know why.
He's actually sad.
What has brought you to my town today?
A lot, I suppose. Although I guess the main reason is there a way that we can contact Hypnosi?
Yes, there is a way to do so. I'm assuming.
I don't think it means throwing a paper airplane through that thing.
Yes. I'm not sure how effective that would be. However, there is a way to contact her. I could do it for you within an hour or two, probably. I'm assuming this isn't traditional Mortis business, however, considering the lack of the greeting. Is there any specific reason why you're trying to meet Hypnosi?
I mostly just wanted to be sure that she was aware there is a large line leading from the entrance of the cave to the doorway.
She's recently become aware of it, yes. very recently. Considering that you are not the first ones to find the line.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, people have popped up there recently. It caused quite a hectic situation, but it is fine and has been resolved.
Hmm.
Is it resolved if people can still get there by following that line? Because I'll be honest, we followed the line, and one of us got kind of. I was very curious.
Yes.
Mm.
Well,
Wouldn't it be a bad thing if you're trying to hide it?
I have requested permission from Hypnosi in order to station guards at her end of the tablet. I would rather not draw too much attention to it in the um, current domain that we are, seeing as we have many tourists who like to travel between the towns, and this is usually a good entrance point to the region as a whole. So if I have guards kind of guarding a tablet, it would draw more attention to it than it would, whereas as of current, it is just a broken tablet with a line in the stone. Most people kind of look at it, think it is interesting, and then continue forward. If someone ends up on the other side by accident, it is a simple process of incapacitating them and then gaslighting them, or using remuneration in order to keep their mouths shut.
Cece looks at Nilo and is very, very sad. So we can't go.
I mean, I am not saying that you cannot go. There's no reason for you not to be able to.
You just said that you incapacitate people that go there and pretend that they never were there.
Well, considering the fact that you are with Nilo here, as well as based off of the auras that both of you produce, the fact that you are tainted, or I guess colored, I assumed that you were both in the know, as well as the lack of reaction to the escalation, as well as already knowing that you could enter into the other side. I figured that it would be of no issue, and that Nilo would do what needs to be done. If you, I guess, became a threat to the tribe.
I don't want to threaten anybody. I am just extremely curious about what it's like over there.
That is my guess as well. I figured you were not a threat, considering the fact that Nilo has not ended you yet.
She looks a little concerned at Nilo.
I haven't had to kill anybody for this transgression yet, at least.
That is fucking smirks.
But no, Pax. These two and our other traveling companion who is exploring Venice's nightlife, I believe was the term.
Clubbing.
Yes.
Clubbing.
We do have a bustling nightlife in this city. Multiple clubs have popped up, seeing as we are now quite a large tourist attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you also have a very big group here. She holds up her phone that shows that there's a concert in a few days.
Yes, I understood there was a concert. I did not recognize that they were a large group. Interesting that they are bigger than what I assumed they would be. Their music is not exactly to my tastes.
That's fair. At least you have probably broader taste than Titus.
Guys, Rugs holds his hands up, looking at this guy thing like silently. What the fuck do I do?
Just grow up a bit by.
I was gonna make a joke.
You're like, what, 17?
I don't know about the broader music taste. I only listen to EDM.
Fuck.
Sorry to everybody on stream. We all just died.
Titus will high five in the air.
Not me. I'm not with you.
Hell yeah.
Does he really say that?
No, he does not say that.
Fuck.
Damn it.
I feel like it would go too much against the character, even if I really want to make the joke.
Splitting the party saves lives.
It's true.
Mine, specifically.
Yeah. Well,
Allegedly, we'll see about that.
Honestly, that was kind of the most pressing issue. Well, I suppose that and the fact that Asclepius is planning on ending Vitae's life, but...
you see him kind of like just stop everything.
Mm.
I'm sorry, what?
Titus and I interacted with Vitae a few days ago, and Vitae is fading.
Not only
Asclepius
Vitae, though.
intends to allow that to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, and his wife's gonna beat him up now.
Oh yes, I suppose that's also true.
That matter is minuscule comparatively to the damage that will be caused by the loss of Vitae. I don't think you understand, Nilo, the danger that is currently going to befall the area if Vitae is to pass. The fact that it took you so long to inform another chieftain of such a dire issue is very concerning, and I question whether or not you are actually taking your responsibilities as a chieftain in training to the extent that you should. Now,
forgive me, but the chieftains along this route are not exactly the most useful. Asclepius is killing the god. I have no idea who's actually running the previous tribe that we just interacted with. Heros is in a wheelchair, Polymistes is missing, and now we have the sister in charge? I don't understand what's happening here.
the failures of the other chieftains are not an excuse to not take action. Ecclesius has been a fool since the death of his family, and will continue to be a fool until his demise. Polymistes is nothing but a bandage for the loss of her sibling, Heros.
Hey, Pax, your city looks great, man. Very authentic.
Now is not
Titus, not the time.
for this.
To be fair, Chieftain Pax, it's not really Nilo's fault. We have been trying to tell people and help as much as he can. I mean,
He's not incorrect. I probably should have spoken to a chieftain who actually can be respected earlier. I've been trying to take measures on my side, figure out how to convince Ecclesius to stop being such a damned fool.
I mean, you're the
Unfortunately,
only
you're
one that's
right.
really talked to him about that since that one lunch in the diner with him. But
Okay.
that doesn't mean it's all your fault, Nilo, either.
Nilo, you have interacted with Vitae, correct?
Yes.
What is Vitae's stance on the situation?
I would never speak ill of a god, but Vitae's behavior is foolish. He loves Asclepius too much, and despite the fact that he has openly said he's not ready to die, he's willing to follow Asclepius' wishes. I tried to offer him a new vessel, he denied the offer itself.
This brings up much concern due to the fact that even if we do kill Ecclesius at this point in order to remove the tumor that has grown on the Vitae tribe, I should maybe have acted sooner. I do not know. In hindsight, at this point, it does not matter whether or not I killed him when this happened, earlier or now. At this point, it may be too late for Vitae. However, I will see if I can maybe convince Aqua to contact him and maybe convince some other eyes of how much the people should mean to him. After all, a chieftain, no matter how much he is favored by a god, should never stand above the safety of his tribe.
But
In the situation that Aqua must contact Vitae, I don't know the exact manner of this. There's another entity residing where Vitae is meant to be staying.
yes,
This
that's
is-
the other problem that we were dealing with. Why only these two spoke with Vitae? It was our other traveling companion, Carrie, and myself, who were the most with the other entity. It calls itself Decay.
I see. This is of concern as well. Do you know how long this entity has existed? Determining that, I can determine how powerful it may actually be.
6 years, 6.5 years.
It's almost fully grown then. That is concerning. Usually we quell them within the first year of finding them. However, due to the lack of upkeep with Vitae, this one has been allowed to grow much longer than
Is this
normal.
something that happens frequently?
From time to time, new entities that consider themselves gods pop up, and it is one of the duties of my tribe specifically to make sure that they cease their existence. It is to. They tend to have an effect on the people. With them gone, things continue as they were. Now I must.
think the understanding is that Decay popped in 6.5 years ago, but doesn't have interaction with really anybody but one person
If
so
so,
far.
then he
Well, okay,
may
1, 2,
not
3,
actually-
5 people now.
He may not actually be that strong. Without worshippers, a god is much less than they used to be. So perhaps he is still but a fledgling, and it's something that I can quell on my own. We'll see. Thank you for this information, however. I will do what needs
Cece's
to be
gonna
done.
elbow Nilo gently.
I'm not a mind reader. Oh no.
No, but she's looking at him like, that's not the only thing.
Yeah, I know. Neela's just already kind of in trouble and sort of feels like a child who's been chastised for, like, failing at the one job he was given. And to say, hey, by the way, Pax, you know that, like, fire god that your god helped imprison? We let him out.
Speaking of entities.
How vital is it to maintain the status quo, Pax? You yourself have made quite a lot of changes here in Venice.
Changes that were necessary. Changes that without them our tribe would have fallen apart. After all, our people cannot win a war against such numbers, so it is better to stand neutral, accept it, take the small victories where you can, reach a status quo that is new, conform. It's safer for everybody that way. As it
So why
always
not
has been.
integrate them within the fold itself?
Culture differences. As you can see around us already, clubbing is not exactly something that we of the tribe do on a typical night.
It's also not something that everybody from other places does either.
Correct. However, there are still cities where people go. People do partake in it, from my knowledge. They don't do it every night, but some do. Some come every once in a while, and that is just clubbing in of itself. Casinos, hospitals, restaurants, any variety of modern convenience. It's new. It changes things. However, in order for the sake of my tribe, and for all of the tribes, I will make it so that the new status quo is kept safe and standard.
What's the point of having a tribe if your city is not where you live anymore? I didn't see anybody outside that looked like they belonged to your tribe, and you've basically let everybody invade your city. Like, what's the point?
Most of the people of my tribe are already in bed. They still do not partake in the clubbing activities. They find it to be detrimental to themselves, as well as most of my tribe members, I guess, of the combat variety, live in the spirit realm as of current. They still live in the city. They just choose not to interact at all with the other outsiders.
So again, I repeat, what's the point of having the tribe exist then? Like, you're not having a place to live. It got taken over.
We
You're
have a
hiding
place to
somewhere
live.
else.
We do exist here still. There's no understanding that you have that can change what my view is as of current. I do not why you are interacting as if you understand what is truly happening here. Just because you are a friend of Nilo's, or perhaps even a servant to him, does not mean you can speak out as you please. Now listen here, young man. My tribe will continue to exist, and they will continue to thrive in whatever way we can. That will be the status quo until I can resolve issues here that you yourself have no understanding of. Now, I have been told that a god from our pantheon is now going to die soon, and I must, as the only chieftain who can actually resolve issues, fix it.
What about instead of getting mad at us for that, because Nilo is bringing you the information as soon as we were here, why not ask us for help? I don't mean, you're right. We don't understand how the culture of your tribe works. One, because it's not shared with us. And two, because even people that maybe have had it shared with them are too stupid to actually understand and respect it. And so it's not been passed down to other people coming into the region. But my understanding of the word tribe in my language is a group of people that work together to survive. Instead of taking it all on yourself, why not ask us for help?
Very well then. I will do so. Nilo, would you and your compatriots assist me in killing Decay?
If that is what is necessary, I am willing. I will not speak for my friends.
Cece's looking at Titus and Nilo and's kind of like, I thought we had this conversation and we weren't supposed to try to kill him because he was scary.
Yeah, he was scary up until we had, like, another god on our side. Have you looked at Pax? The dude's jacked. We're fine.
That does not make him less scary to Cece.
Yeah, that's fair. I just... So much has changed. Just within my generation, Pax. I question if the old ways are the only ways. You said that decay would have an influence on the people. There are far more people in Ranmia than there ever have been. Perhaps expanding the Pantheon, bringing more within the fold. Make the tribes larger. Less divisive. We're so much weaker anymore.
That's kind of what I was trying to get at. If you, not necessarily consolidated, but brought together the tribes and maybe, were more united, maybe that would help. But I don't know.
That is impossible. The tribes are meant to stay separate, but be aligned. There is a different god for each tribe, as there always has been, as there always will be.
And she said nothing about worshipping the same god.
The gods cannot live together. They are fickle entities.
They don't have to live together. There are many examples in books and stories and other cultures of pantheons of gods that exist and still, they coexist.
That's wonderful for your other cultures. However, that is not mine. This is not the way things are, nor is it the way that things should be. I am sorry if I seem obstinate as of current. I am still perturbed from the information that has been given to me. I have much to think about. I will send a contact to you. I'm assuming you are staying at the Pokemon Center, correct?
Mr. Alexander.
I know you want us to say Mr. Alexander, and she
Okay,
did in
I'm
fact
shutting
talk
up.
about it briefly, just didn't give him a name because we
Got
haven't
it.
quite figured out how to approach that subject yet. So it's
Okay,
like,
that's fair. I'll be quiet.
Also,
yeah.
that's a topic that's actually the most cloudy in my brain between two characters. I genuinely can't remember who knows what these days when it comes to Mr. Alexander.
All I know from Cece's perspective, this is a quick out of character thing. Sorry, guys, we're breaking character.
Mhm.
Cece knows Mr. Alexander is specifically the one that Decay spoke to. It is the only one that knew of Decay prior to our group finding him.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're the other 4 he interacted with, and prior to that, it was only Mr. Alexander. And Mr. Alexander didn't, in fact, want Decay to talk about his name
Mm-hmm.
or about him and what he's doing because he wants to stay below the radar. We know this canonically in character. It was said to us in the conversation. And Decay also said he thinks that he, being Mr. Alexander, thinks he can lie to me, but I know when he lies to me. And he says there are 7 others like me. And that was kind of where the statement ended.
Did you say 7?
He did say 7.
Sorry, I just said others.
No,
No.
Decay said 7.
He
But
said
he knew.
7.
Just
Well,
a big
Alexander
number,
said
7.
7, but he knew he lied. But he might be lying about that lie.
Yeah, we don't know if it's actually, it means it is 7, less than 7, more than 7. We just know that that is the number that Decay was told, and Decay knows it was a lie.
Interesting. Okay.
That's everything that we as a group in characterly canonically know because it was a part of the
Yeah.
conversation when all 4 of us were in the room.
Yeah, I just wanted the name of Mr. Alexander to be spread, because if we weren't supposed to know about it, then someone might. So that's the only reason I wanted the name said. But you're right. I'll leave it to continue acting in character. I'll be quiet again.
Because I'm fighting with the urge to say, but there's also the Mr. Alexander. Remember, I told you someone else knew about Decay. But this guy's really mad at us right now. She's trying to get Nilo out of trouble.
That just doesn't give a fuck. He's about to fucking punch this guy in the face.
Oh
don't.
no! I don't want
Please
you to
don't.
hurt your hand.
You know what's going to happen if you go to swing at him.
It happens, it happens. He's no different than Ecclesius in his mind.
Pax. The timelines are getting quite busy. I believe Pony will be fighting her husband in 2 days' time. I believe we have about a week before Ecclesius is to meet up with Vitae and spend his expected last 2 days.
Well, if we are to force a god to live, kill a entity, and kill Ecclesius, that would be the time to strike then. Is it a week from now?
I don't remember the exact time out of character. Days
Oh.
are really fuzzy, especially being 2 timelines, but I think it's closing out about a week.
It's like, I think it's 10 days from now, to be exact.
I think we're
Has
at
it
like
really
9
only
days
been-
from now. We're almost done with the 10th
Ice
day.
Cave, day off. Dark Cave. This is the day of Dark Cave for you guys? No, this is the off day. Oh, so 9
This
days.
is the day after
9
Dark
days.
Cave.
Yeah, 9 days then.
Yeah. Well, 9 days is Death Day. He was going to go when there were 2 days
Oh,
left.
yes. Okay,
So a
so
week.
then 8
A
days.
week. We got there, guys.
8 days. A week, basically. Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow, a week. So yeah.
But do we have to kill a person for this?
No, we will not be killing anybody. Ecclesius is already dying, and the entity is not something that should be counted as a living organism. Consider it more like a
It's
virus.
a god. Who are you to judge if a god should live?
Oh, Titus, can we not get into theology right now?
Who are you to judge if a god should live?
I'm not judging.
Who are you to judge if it is a god?
He is a god. He said so much. He just
Ah.
exists out of nowhere.
I see. I am a god. Does that
You're
make
not
me
a god.
Correct, I am not. Just because I say I am one does not mean I am one. Just because the circumstances around my birth are mysterious does not make me a god.
If you're born, then you're not a god.
Well, okay, so
Titus,
before
do you know of many babies who remember their birth?
and know that they were born through a birth canal.
Okay, but there's also some theories that we're hearing that maybe what is quote unquote known may only be the last 200 years of information and something may have been lost. What if we find proof of this one existing prior to that? I don't know.
This one being who?
Something like decay. Some others like decay or decay themselves.
I'm here because my tribe is to keep things as they are. I do not care what happened in the past, nor do I not care what happens in the future. All I care about is the here and now. That is how it has always has been, and that is how it will be forever. It is my job to continue that tradition. That is what I've been
You're here to
tasked with.
keep the status quo.
Titus will walk out at the mention of him saying he keeps up tradition.
You keep things as they are. Just across the board, nothing can ever change. Am I understanding?
To some extent, yes. Some things can change. Minor things. Things that don't truly matter to the tribe or the gods.
What if these entities popping up are natural minor changes that become bigger changes over the long run, but because it's spread out so much,
What are you implying?
maybe it's meant to happen?
If it is meant to happen, then no matter how much I fight against it, it will happen. However, that will not stop me from fighting against it with everything I have.
Okay. She's just gonna look at Nilo. She shrugs. No more words.
Well, if this is all, I appreciate you coming to talk to me, Nilo. I commend you for the information you've given me. Your mother would be proud.
I think his internet died.
Potentially. And if so, I mean, it's the end of the conversation anyways. I'm assuming you guys leave.
I don't know. There we go. I don't know if Nilo's gonna have something else to say.
I'm now back. I have no idea what happened since Titus left the building.
As a patron of death, your internet has followed the same.
Yeah. CC asked if maybe this is just how it will be, and so there's no point in like going against it because it's just the way it is supposed to happen. Pax said that he will fight against it no matter what, even if it is meant to happen, to maintain the status quo, and until the very end, even if it is going to happen, he will still do everything in his power to stop it. He then commended you for the information and said your mother would be proud.
I believe we both have a lot to think on. Thank you for meeting with us, Pax.
Correct. Thank you as well. Have a wonderful night.
Oh, actually, I have no idea how to use this, but I believe you can get my number from this. And I'll just hand him my Pokédex.
That's not how that works, Nilo. He has to have a way to take down the number or the here.
How do I get the number then?
You go to this menu here and see this button, this one right here. This little, it's a telephone. Click that,
What's it?
and
Never mind.
it's this picture right here, and she's gonna
Okay.
point to it.
Mhm.
And there's one that has a lot of dots. You click that one. And sometimes there's one with a little person. You click that one for numbers. And there should be one up here. And she scrolls up. It shows me. It says ME. That's your information.
I don't know if this means anything to you, Pax, but apparently you can contact us with this.
Yes, I am versed in contacting people using a telephone.
Very well. I'll give him my number.
Nice. You got Pax's digits. Congrats, dude.
No, Pax got my digits. That's different.
I mean, you're gonna get his digits eventually.
I mean, only if he calls me. I'm gonna have a chieftain on speed dial. I'm gonna have a chieftain on speed dial.
Okay. Well, he will get them. You may see yourselves out, and he will move into a back room.
Cece's just kind of like, okay. That did not
Didn't
go
offer
how I
us
was
tea.
hoping.
Interesting.
Is that normal?
I think so.
Pausing.
She picks up her book.
Come back over. Carrie,
Hi.
I don't know how comfortable you are here. It's
Okay.
so at some point someone shoved a drink into your hand.
Cool.
There are some white powdered lines, a lot of alcohol, girls throwing themselves at the two individuals that are currently hanging out. There's a couple of rooms in the hotel, however most of them seem to be closed and locked. Yeah, what do you want to do, dude?
I think very quickly that Kerry realized he was out of his depth and just resorted instead to service mode. So he's been like walking around with a tray with some of those alcoholic drinks just from different public parts of the rooms to other public rooms. Just being like, hey, just here to top anyone off if they need it, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to keep a more casual mood so they don't just think that he's the help.
Mm-hmm.
If people ask for powdered lines, he will attempt to like place it on a table in a rough line, but he is just confused by what in the world this is.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's doing it right or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's trying to basically be just like, think of it like the mother of the group. And if anyone invites him to, have a drink or do anything more serious, he'll just laugh and say, hey, someone has to be sober to get you all home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though the fact that they're in a hotel right now, he's just counting on them being far enough gone to just be like, yeah, thanks for that, and just move on.
As you're doing this, Victor will call out, hey, Jack, where'd you find this guy at? Shock, first of all, Victor. Second of all, he's just a cool guy that I met, right, Carrie?
Yeah, bumped into him getting, escorted, shall we say, out of the club ahead of you. So
that's what happens when you try to fill up the bouncer's girl, That was a misunderstanding. She tried to fill me up. Reverse that situation. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, Carrie, what are you? How's the region, man? He says that as like there's like a girl on his lap.
Well, I'm basically getting paid to like walk around and scan a couple of creatures. It's a pretty sweet deal I've got going on.
Oh, that's super cool. Yeah. Like as I'm assuming when you say creatures, you mean like Pokemon and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I prefer to keep it a little more casual, but whatever. Help.
Okay. Dope. Wow. Like you have a Pokédex?
Yeah, it's, one of those solar powered dealios, so like, only has limited charge, can't really probably show it right now, but...
Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted a Pokédex, but like I've never been like it's like more of like a quaint thing. I never like dealt with it before. Can I see it?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you see it, but again, like, it's probably got limited charge, so I'll let you handle it for a bit, but it's probably gonna die on you.
Oh, really? Well, let me see it anyway. I'm curious,
Yeah, sure. I will pull it out because I want to be accommodating, but at any point, I probably will. I imagine that there's like a vocal command for a scan function, so you don't always have to go and like click a button. And he'll like slide that into the middle of a sentence so that the whole screen will like flash up and like try to be scanning something and be like, oh, whoops, battery's going out, and he'll take it back.
Oh, really?
after
Ah,
Addison.
damn. I mean, since you were scanning some stuff, I was gonna let you scan my mon.
Oh, well, I mean, we've probably got enough charge left for like 1 or 2. I
Oh,
mean, you
dope.
can tell you what. How about you scan it?
Oh, really? I get to? I've always wanted to do one of those.
I mean, it's just like a little hobby thing. Everyone has to scan it at least once, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, I'm super down for that. You can kind of like push the girl off his lap and stand up and walk over to you, and he'll like explore like the Pokédex and like its options of his. Wow, it's so cool. Okay. Hold on. He'll bring out a Pokeball, and bring out a Dracloak, which is the evolved form of a
What?
Dreepy.
No, he won't.
Oh, he doesn't.
That's not his mon.
That's not his
Nick's
mon?
mon.
Who's mon? Wait, which? Oh fuck! That's
Oh,
damn it. Which? Oh, his is the fucking Garchomp. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Gabite. There you go. My
So
bad.
wait, this is Jacques I'm talking to right
Yeah,
now?
Jacques.
Okay,
He brings out a Gabite.
a Gabite. Okay,
Yeah,
Jacques is bringing out a Gabite.
Let me go ahead. There you go.
Wait, quick warning. Here's my thing for you. Do you want this professor's take on the Gabite, or do you want like the Ehon real like Pokédex setting? Like, which do you want?
Can I get
Because right
both?
now we're gonna get kind of a lackluster. Yeah, we could scan it twice.
All right, dope. Okay, let's go with the traditional method first.
Sure.
Everyone at the party is kind of just like looking, like they're like half interested. Like, okay, I mean this is kind of cool. All right, let's see. And he like scans. He's like Gabite, the sand shark Pokemon, and like it goes off. And you see him kind of like get like really excited. He's like, oh my god, I've always wanted this to happen. Every kid like has like, a dream of like being a Pokemon master and stuff. So like this is super cool that I get to do this kind of stuff. Okay. Now, let's hear the professor's version now.
Yeah, let's toggle that over.
Okay.
Just a warning, it may be kind of lackluster. She's a little short.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
Gabite, the middle form between the kind of cute
Wait.
shark that everyone wants, and then the overpowered, really cool shark that everyone wants.
Wait, I thought Gabite was the basic evolution. Was I wrong about that?
Yes,
That's
Gibble.
Gibble.
Oh, you're right.
Let's give it a little gibble.
The shark head with fins.
Got it. Yes, this makes more sense.
Alright, dope. This is super cool, actually. Okay. Yo, Victor, do you want to try? Not really. I don't really see the point in it. If I wanted a Pokédex, I could just buy one. So could you. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's not as cool as getting one from like a professor, though. It doesn't have the same charm. You know?
And let's be honest, like if you're doing it not at the request of a professor and being like out on that sort of gig, it's just kind of like an expensive Wikipedia article, right?
I mean, I guess.
So I mean, like, there's something the allure to doing it with like a task in mind. Like I'm gonna do this, and a researcher's actually gonna use this data to maybe figure out something about the world around us. Like that's what makes the scanning thing cool.
What he said.
Yeah, listen to the capture specialist, kid.
Yeah. Plus, Victor, don't you want to show off your mod? Not really. It kind of looks dumb right now, but okay. Whatever. Out of the way. He will recall his Gabite and move for Victor. He has the Sheldon, right?
Yeah.
The Bagon
I'll go
line.
check. Remember anything about Victor is physically a hassle.
I'm pretty sure he has the Bagon line. So Shelgon.
Nope, it's an Axio line.
It is the Axio line. I remember.
Anybody with an Axie is a piece of shit.
Yep, that's
Is
true.
That fracture?
Fracture.
Cool.
Honestly, not my favorite of the Mon my dad's given me, so it's whatever. So how does this thing work?
Well, you can either do the voice activated or the touchpad. Which do you prefer?
I prefer voice activated, less effort. Do I just say scan?
Yeah, just say scan that, baby.
Alright, that whole phrase.
Well, I mean, I set that up as a registered thing. You can just say scan and it'll work, but
I'm gonna stick to scan. That's a bit weird, honestly. Scan, and it will do so, and it'll come out like fracture. the fucking spiked shit Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck it is. Let's see. Fracture. I'm actually curious, and I had to look this up. The Axe
This is
Jaw
Professor Cherry.
Pokemon. Yeah, the Axe Jaw Pokemon. God, I don't even remember what that is. It's the end of the thing. Wow, that was, I'm gonna be honest with you, really lackluster.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I guess when you're, I mean, do you do this for like a living or?
Well, here's the thing. Like, just by scanning your guys' too, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check my app. Did I get 5,000 zip? Because we just hit 61. We hit 60 and then 61.
Yeah, you get 60. You get 5,000 zip.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I just made 5,000 from that. So, and that's completely honest.
Wait, you made 5,000 from that?
Yeah.
You can tell, like, Victor is like fucking gone. By the way, at this point, he
Okay.
is very
He's
drunk.
high as a kite.
He's very drunk. Very drunk. He did not do any of the harder drugs. He's not allowed
did
to
not.
at the current moment, so they have a show coming up
Got
soon.
it.
And he'll be like, only 5,000.
Well, I mean, listen, it was only 5,000 because I'm just standing here shooting the breeze with you guys. Like, if I did this, professionally, scanning a bunch at a time, like, it's an easy 100K.
It's not bad money.
I'm definitely exaggerating that.
Can you roll me a guile?
Oh, what? Against these guys? Come on. Don't make me do that.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, no. Hey, guys. Guys, I only have a D6.
Oh, nice.
You could. Oh, you got one of them.
You fooled Jack. Jacques
Okay.
is like,
It was Jacques.
oh, that's crazy, dude. You make 100K from that? I mean,
Oh,
I
no,
make
if I
more,
like it.
but you just get to scan Pokemon. It's so cool. I had to do all these fucking promo videos, and that's about it. Honestly, I sing, which I like. Well, I don't sing. I play with the bass guitar, which is something I really enjoy doing, and then I also get, like motions back to like the crowd of like girls and a couple guys just like hanging around, like talking and stuff. I also get to hang out with people like this all the time, so it's really not that bad of a job. But your job's super cool too.
Thanks.
And Victor will walk over and pat you on the back. Like, it's okay, but you don't need to brag about making 100K. Listen, alright. 5K zip, I get it, Sometimes people aren't born lucky, and they gotta work for their living. And that's okay. Shouldn't be ashamed of being born poor. So listen. You said you make 100K, right? He looks at Jack. 100K, and you'd be making out a lot right now if you were with me. Or not with us. So, here. Compensation for hanging out with us instead of working, I guess. 20,000 zip.
Well, I mean, I think I've been pretty good guest. Been acting more like a host than you guys have, with trying to make sure that people here are actually cared for.
Yeah,
So,
I appreciate that too. Consider this your payment.
My bill is your bill. We could either, part this way as, if not friends, reasonably decent people, or quick battle. You pick.
You want to battle?
Yeah, sure. Throw out your Axe Jaw Pokemon that I learned so much about with my Pokédex.
Shit, man. I've never battled before.
Well, someday, maybe you'd be ready for the big leagues then. But, I think as it is, I think I'll just need to bounce then.
I thought you were kind of cool, but it turns out you're just an asshole.
Yeah. Yes, same, honestly. Equal impressions gotten. Actually, no. I take that back. Jock, you're a cool dude. Sorry you
Thanks,
have to
man.
hang
I
out with this
appreciate
guy.
that. No, Victor's
Yeah.
cool sometimes.
Well, he's not showing it tonight. Hopefully he takes a good look in the mirror in the morning after he's kind of down from his kite and realizes that he could spare to be a little kinder.
Well, what's your name again?
What's my name?
Yeah, what's your name again?
My name's Titus.
Titus. Okay. Well, Titus, I'll be sure to remember that name. The next time I meet you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Roll me a guile.
Oh, shoot. Come on. Come on.
Lies is upset
Come
that he
on.
has to roll
Oh
guile.
my goodness. What? How are you rolling these?
I mean, he has -4 because he's heavily
Oh.
under the influence.
Oh.
Yeah, Titus,
Oh,
next time we
hallelujah.
meet up, if I wasn't having such a good time, I'd beat the fuck out of you right now. Or at least have people beat the fuck out of you. But,
Wait, GM. Never mind.
no, go ahead, what?
Point of it order. Was he offering me 20k? I thought he said the bill for hanging out with them was 20k.
He was offering you 20k.
Oh, I thought he
I
was
was
saying
a
I
little
needed to pay
confused.
20k.
Yeah, we all got a little confused there, but it was funny.
I thought he was saying I needed to pay 20k for hanging out with them.
No. He was like, in order to compensate you for wasting your time, here's 20k.
Oh.
Basically, he said if
Dang
you
it, I
work,
would
you
have
make
taken
100.
that.
Yeah, he said if you work, you make 100k, but since you're with us, you're not working. So here's 20k, you peasant.
I wasn't trying to motion for a bigger deal. I was trying to get out of the debt. I thought he was
Still
saying
being a douche, by the way. He was calling you.
I
a
don't
bigger
want that
workman.
money. I don't want that money.
I want that money. Take
I
it,
kind of
bro.
want that money.
Here, you know
I don't
what?
wanna get-
Actually, since you make so much money, probably doesn't matter to you. But if you get on your knees and apologize right now, Titus, I'll give you 100k. Really make up for it. Just you have to get on your knees and say, "I'm sorry, Mr. Victor. I was in the wrong." And if you do that, 100k, all yours. Victor, you don't need to do this. Jack, I'm busy. Go flirt with the girls that you can have. I don't care. Kind of brushes Jack off. Now, 100k. I just need to apologize for your misconduct. Simple.
I'll be honest. Despite what I'm seeing here, I'm honestly not sure you'd come through on that bill. So,
He'll place down a stack of money. Simple. I close my eyes, you can take it all. Literally. Just go. But apologize first. That's all you need to do.
did he want me to kneel as I was doing it? Was that
Yeah,
another condition?
Kneel. That was a condition.
Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Tell you what. So the conditions basically like the two things he sort of wanted me to apologize for. It was I needed to apologize and then say what else about the
Say, "I'm sorry, Mr. Victor. I was in the wrong." Also, head
I feel
down.
like there was something else.
Head down on the
Oh.
ground. Yeah.
Oh.
You ever see
Isn't
like
it
those?
a little more
You ever see like anime before? That weeb shit.
He wants me to kowtow.
Yeah, that. Do that.
I'm sorry it's taken me so long to decide what to do here.
It's fine, dude. You were off. They were off doing their own thing for a little bit, so you're good. Take your time. It's 100k. I know it's a lot to think about.
Because here's the thing: at that point, Carrie's not just thinking about like his pride anymore. At that point, it's like that's actually like could go a very long way. Family. You know what? I think we talked up a big game, but I think that we're going to. If I walked out on this right now, Carrie would think about this forever as like giving up. Like just you had to say 2 words and put yourself in a slightly uncomfortable position for like a bit. I think he's, you know, this guy isn't even going to remember it. Okay, here's what Carrie's going to do. Carrie's going to say, right? Get down on one knee first. I realize that he wants me to do more kowtow position, but first he's going to get down on one knee. Kind of, you know, brace himself against that that coffee table that they're sort of by right now, and say, for a beginning, sincere apology, I will look you in the eye for this first part. Mr. Victor, I am truly sorry, and apologize for the interactions that we had tonight, for those things which I said, which were obviously wrong, and I will ask for your forgiveness in this time. And once it's at this time, I'll incline the head and make sure to sort of brace myself still, arm against the coffee table in case he tries to pull anything. So I can quickly vault up and give him a good smack.
When you look at him, he has a sneer on his face. Absolutely, Carrie. Not Titus. There we go. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't know your name. Titus. Listen, as a magnificent and benevolent individual that I am, of course I can forgive those around me when they slight me, even in the slightest.
It's good wordplay. Good wordplay.
Do you finish the Nautau? Do you get down all the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting down all the way.
Okay. He'll move a little bit closer to you. And you'll hear him say, "See, Jacques, what do I tell you? These people only care about the money. Drop some cash in front of them, and we'll do whatever you say." And you'll feel pressure against the back of your head as he steps on it. Now,
I knew he was going to do that.
This is what life is really about, people. Money. You'll feel something hit the back of your head as he spits on you. Get up and get your fucking cash. You disgust me. And he knocks over the stack of bills onto the ground and walks away. Jacques will come over and help you pick it up. The bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry about that.
Nah, it's fine. It's a choice I chose to make.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly,
You didn't
yeah.
have to do that, but you did it. I get money.
I honestly thought if I just... Well,
Yeah.
more it was, if I just walked away right now, he'd just keep on talking to you about how trash I was. Now, at least, he has something to kind of focus on that.
I mean,
So,
Victor's opinion doesn't really affect me too much.
listen,
So-
I'd rather he talk to me about me in the future to you with a wasn't that guy you brought so lame, rather than a once I find that guy that you brought, I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Again, I understand why you made the choice, and yeah, and anyways, here's the rest of the money you earned. I hope you have a wonderful night, and you'll see Jacques kind of go away awkwardly.
Yeah. I don't mind. I'm not gonna see these guys again.
All right, And I'm assuming you leave the building.
Oh yeah, I'm out, skis. I'm not dealing with that anymore. I might snag a couple bottles of booze just to be able to bring them to the local authorities and be like, I'm sorry, I'm just wait staff here at the hotel, but I think that we have a group of minors that are indulging in alcoholism in one of our rooms. Can you deal with that really quick for us?
Okay. Jordan, how?
Fucking narc.
Yeah.
First off,
Jacques is 21.
adulthood is
Jacques is
16.
yeah.
In this,
Jacques is
Jacques,
21.
what?
Jacques, in the tribe.
I'm pretty sure.
You said he was like 19 to 21. That's what you said,
I
right?
said that Riley was 19 to 20. I think Jacques is the youngest of us. He's
Jacques is
still
the youngest.
19.
Oh, okay. I think he's
And
19.
I'm pretty
Wait,
confident.
hold. Sorry.
Yeah, like minimum, he is 19.
As for the
But-
16 as adult, by the way, that is for the tribes that Nilo was talking about. The
I'm
tribe
just saying,
16
there
is
might be some
considered an adult.
extension. I would not be surprised if 18 were the legal drinking age, but also tear him apart. But only like the worst boy. Leave a good boy and the best boys out of this. You didn't meet the best boys. I just pointed arbitrarily.
Oh, poor Jacques isn't bad.
Yeah, I did want to
No,
mention
he's
the
just not the
hard
best
drugs.
boys.
Poor Jacques.
Yeah, it does also smell like they're burning something in there, and it doesn't smell like it's a firewood, if you know what I mean.
I understand. Yeah. We'll definitely check it out. Do you know what room number it is?
Yeah, there's technically a series that they're all relying on, so they might try to stash everything in one room, and I'll give them kind of a line of haul.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. Thank you.
I imagine that they won't, but it gives me satisfaction.
I mean, they will, and then they just won't say anything because, you know, fucking pop stars. Money talks. And he says not to say shit. But yeah, I'm assuming you head back to the Pokemon Center?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of, rubbing the back of my head as I go, trying to dislodge anything that
Yeah,
might have gotten left
it's
behind.
wet. It's wet because of the spit to some extent, but it's like just a small spot.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything underneath his shoes. And in fact, you may even be clean. Your head might be cleaner with how nice his shoes were. Very rarely worn. Just very nice. Yeah. Just in case you didn't get the vibe. You lost some respect today.
I don't care. Yeah, I know that I might have been able to walk out and Jacques would have thought I'm the coolest guy ever, but guess what? I just don't care. I'll take them. I don't want to be friends with those guys, so I'll milk them for 100,000 and
I
bounce.
was so happy when you said I'm hanging out with the cool kids today. I'm like, oh, there's a threat on this board right now.
And this all happened because of a misunderstanding.
I would have just taken the 20,000 if I'd known that it was that.
Yeah, he was just like, you know what, this guy, he's trying to play it up in front of Jacques. Whatever, I'll play along. 20k, that's like fucking pocket change to me here. And then you were like, actually, no. And he was like, this fucker. Fuck this dumbass. Okay. And that's when the worst side of Victor came out. But yeah, okay, you guys all head back to the Pokemon Center.
I don't know if they have a machine that can heal your wounds, David, but best of luck.
Pretty sure 100,000 will heal them quite
Will it?
nicely. Yeah, I think we're fine.
He's a waiter, bro. Think this is the worst thing that's happened to him
Jordan.
before?
Listen,
That's really true, actually. Wait a minute.
listen, all I'm saying is money does in fact talk.
Mm-hmm.
For certain
Sorry.
people, yeah.
You don't have to apologize. That was your choice. The
I'm trying to
repercussions
open
were
up a
there.
franchise here. I need as many cash flows as I can.
Hey, bro, it's on brand, bro. It's smart. You should have given Jacques your card, though.
That's true.
Hey, GM.
Probably should have done
Mhm.
that.
You can try. Yeah,
GM,
you can go ahead and ask him.
could I have
Yeah, go
upon
ahead.
leaving? Yeah. Okay. So just as he's handing me the cash before leaving, I'm like, listen. Hey, thanks first off for not outing me as using a pseudonym there for a bit. Honestly, Victor kind of scares me.
Yeah, I get that.
And so I figured, figuring the best way to escape.
He used to scare me
I know
too,
that.
So.
Yeah. Well. I know that I probably lost some face with you, but I'm planning on opening up a little restaurant here that this will go a bit of a ways towards helping, and
That's
I'd like
cool.
to have you be one of the first people that could drop by. So here's my card.
Oh. Thanks. I'll take the card. I don't know how long I'll be in the region for, pop
That's fair.
life and stuff, but I wish you the best of luck with that,
Mm-hmm. Maybe don't let Victor see that though.
Oh, yeah, sure. Have a nice night, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. Bye.
Well, I'm assuming you guys go to sleep, or you guys have stuff to talk about, either or.
I'm wiring home like probably 70,000 of that.
Okay.
But after that, I'm
Sounds
gonna
good.
Keep the rest.
Yeah. You will get a call from your mom, like an hour later, like, "Hey, Carrie. Hey, Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know?" Says it was wired from your account. I'm just curious. Do you know about? Okay, so so as technically your boss, I am extremely grateful for the cash that you've given the family here. This expedites things a lot for what we're doing. I, as your mother, have to ask how.
I just did some waiting over a really popular group here and got, for a little bit of humiliation, the biggest tip of a lifetime. So,
Okay. Well, I'm worried about you, okay?
Don't be.
As your boss, I love the money, again, but the money can't replace you. So please be safe out there.
Cool. Love you, Mom.
Love you too, Carrie. Just taking a crap. Alright, well, assuming you get back to the Pokemon Center, you will interact with your friends once more. You guys can go ahead and talk.
Hey, Cece? Sorry for not listening to you about your concerns there and just kind of saying and brushing you off and saying that, like, I'll be fine, it'll be, I don't want to know who they are, stuff like that. Like, I probably should have listened to you a little more.
Okay. I just mean you might, well, do you want to know who they are?
By now, it's probably for the best that I be aware of them. I know Victor and I know Jacques, but
She kind of stops. Jacques?
yeah, red hair dude.
She pulls out her camera and looks at the pictures. I only saw Victor.
Well, Jacques was the one who invited me to hang out. He's actually the cool one. Though he probably doesn't think I'm cool in return anymore.
Okay, yeah, so, here. Can I see your Pokedex?
Yeah.
She'll pull up the website with the concert and the big banner across the top and the images of the entire band together as it stands now. And across the top it says Chromatic Dragons concert in how many days, Jordan?
Oh no, Sarah, we're closing in.
Yeah, live in Finis with the date countdown, sold out tickets.
Tomorrow is 4 days.
Yep. And she'll show it.
I
to you.
have
And
3
that's-
days. Oh my god.
You have 3 days, Jordan.
That activates my time scale with Riley, noted.
I only recognized the one as he came out with the shades because, well, he oftentimes just, doesn't give a shit if people recognize him according to tabloids. But they're the chromatic dragons. And they're in town for a concert, apparently.
Yeah.
Points to the two that he would know, and she'd be like, but I really like this one, and she's gonna point to the pianist.
Good choice.
And I should probably mention they actually lost their original blue dragon. This one right here isn't the original one, but I liked him, but he left the group. Not really sure why, but he did. He was cool.
I'm assuming that all of them have, like, the different colors when you say different colored dragons, right? So it's like, one of them's the red dragon, one of them's the purple dragon, stuff like that.
They're definitely themed.
For context, this is the old blue dragon that she shows you.
Yep,
Sobbing
that's
emoji.
the old one.
Oh, look at all my injuries. Damn. 6 injuries does
At the
so
Pokemon
much to
Center.
a body.
At the Pokemon Center.
Oh, at the Pokemon Center, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
This would be
This
Oh.
one up here is Riley Callahan.
Got it.
Callahan.
McClanahan, yeah.
McClanahan. There we go. And that's the one she pointed at as she really liked him too, but her favorite, I don't know what he looks like.
Nick.
Nick, he's a cutie.
This is the new
Nick?
blue dragon as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, and there's a big thing about they have a native of Ranmia is now the blue dragon.
I mean, yeah, Paul McClanahan is supposed to be Irish. He's from the Clar region.
And what's Nick's dragon?
I don't
That's
fucking remember.
Nick.
Like which color is he? Is what I'm asking.
Oh,
Jordan colored them.
Pianist.
pianists.
He might be the white dragon. I don't remember.
I can jump.
Just
Let's
because
see.
I had to use the 5 heads of Tiamat.
He is white. Yeah, he's white.
Yeah.
Ty is the black. Green is Jack. Red is Victor, and blue is the new individual.
So, are you okay though, Carrie? You look a little down.
Yeah, I went through some humiliation, and I may have, lost a potentially cool friend, potential friend. So it's gone as it is. It's okay. Technically, I made off in a way that was probably better in the end, in the long run, for me and the people I care about, but it's still rough.
I'm sorry that you went through that.
I mean, I should have had warning bells go off the moment that you recognized them. If they were big enough to be recognized, and one of them was big enough in his britches to not give a shit, it probably meant it's because he had a lot to give.
No, I honestly think, as the tabloid said, he's just an ass.
And that would explain the shit.
She'll show like some covers, and because I'm assuming digitally we can get like Teen Bop magazine shit, and she'll show some of that to him and be like, "You can look those up online. Most of those old issues are free. I can email you a few articles if you want to know more." But
Well,
did you at least have some fun?
Well, here's the fun I had. I managed to get us all an extra 5,000. You can check your bank accounts. Scan some
I'm assuming
Pokemon
we
while I was
heard
there.
the dings every time you got a new one. Oh, he's a
Oh,
cutie!
oh.
This is Ty. This one right here, the black one, and then the white one is
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, of course. Of course she would like the guy with... Yeah, that would definitely be the one she would like, without me even seeing the pictures, Jordan. Thanks.
Listen. I'm patiently waiting for Red's response now that he's seen the arts. But anyways, please
if I
continue.
put them in order as such, it goes like this, like this, like this.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, he
Twins.
duplicated himself.
Oh fuck!
There's twins in the band.
Victor,
Red-headed twins, a classic, truly.
why? There we
Yeah.
go.
Indeed.
Also fits the Irish
Fuck 'em.
team.
All I can say is thank God it wasn't another redhead, because that would just be on brand for me, and that would be bad, Jordan.
I fall for redheads too easily.
Every fucking time pointed look at other character players.
Yeah, we've all
No. That was actually original art that Tom was going to use for that character, and I was like, that's ugly.
Wow.
Sorry, babe.
Yep.
You're good, Paul. I think
Doesn't
it
hurt
looks
at
good.
all. I'm not crying. You're crying.
I think it looks good.
He just looks like an asshole, and I'm sorry.
He expected the Black Dragon to be Zagreus, by the way.
Can't fucking fight that. It's just I use the same artist for all of their stuff. And so, but damn, Zagreus though.
So while Carrie is getting himself ready for sleep, Cece's gonna bring up, we talked to the chieftain.
Oh, yeah, how'd that go?
Not good.
Oh, so we all had equally poor nights.
I mean, you make us money. I mean, right
Yeah,
there, no?
that's true. I guess I technically got something out of it. What you guys get out of the meeting?
Well, apparently 5,000 zip.
Okay.
That's about it. That's about all I got out of that meeting.
To be honest, we had some interesting information, but specifically, he is not in the room with us. Our door is closed. There's 4 beds. Get the fuck out.
No, I was just putting it in the Pokemon Center.
I'm just now catching up on Twitch chat, and whoever said that I might have been killed if I showed up, all of a sudden I'm now realizing, there were very good things behind me not showing up there. Good to know.
Fascinating. Wait a minute. No, stop. Brain shut down. Don't worry about it. Back
Oh,
to the
right,
I don't
yeah.
know who this other one is. Yeah.
Snake blood. Oh, you guys can never talk to Pax again. Okay, continue.
You can. It just might go poorly for some members.
Or not, because he can recognize that he's not a vessel.
Dawn Group is. That's who I was talking about.
Oh, well, they're fucked. I don't care.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I love you, Jordan, but they're not my concern. My concern is our group.
Well, I don't have that luxury, Sarah.
I know. So he confirmed that entities, I think was the word he used, like decay, are not unknown to chieftains, apparently. But now he wants to kill decay.
Oh.
And he, through my fault, may have enlisted our group to help.
Just Nilo.
Well, Milo agreed, but
I agreed for myself. I said I would
Yeah.
not speak for any of you.
apparently his tribe's reason for being, if I understood correctly, please Nilo correct me if I'm not saying this right, is literally to keep the status quo, and he will fight to the end to keep the Pantheon as it is.
Texas tribe is meant to maintain peace, tranquility, balance. And
He seems really balanced.
how he views that, and admittedly his predecessors apparently, is that the godlings, I guess is a term, need to be put down.
We didn't mention Igni.
True.
Oh, that's probably good, honestly.
No, things went south before we even mentioned that there was another one that they may already have known about coming back out. So we didn't mention that. But he's also willing to help us protect Vitae. That's the bonus.
That is one way to phrase it, yes.
I don't really understand most of this, Nilo, because I don't understand why he sees things the way he does, mostly because I'm not him, and I don't understand the culture of the tribes and how he looks at tribes versus how others look at tribes. But he seems open to change, but not open to change.
Knowing that most of his tribe is maintained on the other side, does help add some context as to why you would allow this to happen. Kind of gestures to the air around him. Even though Pokestanners are fair game, I think that's a level of modernization that Nilo fully approves of. Except these bitches always healing my mom's injuries, but I digress. It's a series of concessions that he thinks are necessary. I just wish I had better context.